Welcome to Vacation Tracker for Microsoft Teams. In this demo, we'll take you through the Vacation Tracker bot, tabs and our online dashboard. But first, let's go through the concept of Vacation Tracker. Meet James. James is the manager of the Unicorn Delivery Customer Support Department. James is in Canada and his teammates Hans and Olivia are in Germany and Australia. In Canada, James has 10 vacation days. In Germany, Hans has 24 days, while Olivia, who's in Australia, has 20 days. They are all part of the same customer support department. And as the manager, James is responsible for approving all the leaves for Hans and Olivia. All of them also have different leave types available to them and different holiday schedules. Unicorn Delivery needs to organize their employees into locations and wants to have different leave policies for each location because they want to follow local employment laws. But for requests and approvals, they prefer to organize their team into departments. This is what we had in mind when we created Vacation Tracker because many companies are organized in a similar way to Unicorn Delivery. But even if your company is just in one location, getting organized with Vacation Tracker is a snap. There are 3 roles available in Vacation Tracker: the administrator, approver and user. The administrator has the highest level of permissions in Vacation Tracker and can customize all the organization's settings through the dashboard. The approver has the second highest level of permissions in Vacation Tracker and can approve and deny leave requests submitted by users from their assigned departments. In order to be an approver, the user does not have to be an administrator. The user can request various leave types depending on the settings configured by the administrator of the organization. Each user has access to the dashboard where they can request leave, check their current leave status, and see the team's scheduled leaves. However, before anyone can submit a leave request, we'll have to set up the organization, which you can do as an administrator. Let's head on over to the Vacation Tracker dashboard, which is accessed by going to app.vacationtracker.io, and take you through the setup process. Once you reach the online dashboard, you'll land on the homepage, which gives you a full overview of scheduled leaves within your company. At the top of the page, you have a heat map that shows the year view, where you can see the number of users away on a specific day. The green dot marks today. Below, you have pending requests with the option to edit them, deny with reason or approve. This option will only be visible to you if you are an approver. You also have a tab with today's leaves showing you who from the company is away today. Scheduled leaves are all the upcoming leaves in your company. If you're a fan of dark mode, toggle the button in the top right-hand corner to activate it. Head on over to the settings section, where we have all the options needed to set up the organization. On the general page, you have the option to check and change the name of your company. Below, you can enable the user end date. When user end date is activated, users will not be able to submit leave requests for the time period past their end date. They will be automatically deactivated and unable to log into Vacation Tracker. This feature is most commonly used for contractors. Welcome to the Leave Types page. By default, there are already some leave types, which you can activate or deactivate. Leave types are used in locations, so changing the status of a leave type will affect the location that's currently using it. If you deactivate a leave type, it will be removed from the location, but once you activate it, it will appear in the same location as before with the existing settings and data. On the right-hand side, you'll notice that each leave type has a different color. This option helps users differentiate leave types in the calendar view. Next to the color, you have an option to edit or delete the leave type. You can edit the name, status and change the color of the leave type. To create a leave type, click on Create a Leave Type. And then, name it. For example, we'll use jury duty. Next, pick a color for the leave type and the status, of course. And you're all done. Now that you've created a leave type, it's time to add it to a location by assigning a leave policy to it. Please note that users won't be able to see the leave type until you assign a policy to the leave type in the location. In Vacation Tracker, by default you have one location. All of the users you sign up with and new users you add to Vacation Tracker are added to the default location. You can then create other locations and disperse the users accordingly. You can even change your default location. Let's start by creating a new location. Click on the Create a Location button. The first thing you need to do is name the location. Then, set the workweek. You can set if the leave quota is reset based on the accounting year or employee start date. Within Vacation Tracker, we provide you with an option to set a rollover policy based on location. Once you have a rollover policy in place, you may want to add an expiry date for those transferred days. Next, set the start of the week. We'll take Monday for example. And lastly, add users who are in this location. Please keep in mind, a user can only be a part of one location at a time. In our case, we'll add Adele and Clark. Once everything looks good, click Create Location. You'll get a notification saying that the location is being created. Once done, the location will appear on the Locations page. Now it's time to assign leave policies and set holidays. Both of these are tied to each location. Let's start with the leave policies. The list is currently empty, and the users in this location cannot request any leave type until you assign a leave policy to it. Click on the Assign Leave Policy button. In the drop-down menu, select the leave type you want to add to this location. Next, click on Assign Leave Policy. Here, you'll have two options: to copy previously set policy setting from another leave type or configure a completely new leave policy. Choose whether approval is required. Then you have an option to set unlimited days off or allow half days. You also have the option to hide a leave type. When you do this, the leave type name won't appear in calendar and notifications, and it will only be visible to the person requesting the leave type, the approver and admins. Next thing you can do is allow negative balance, meaning users can go over the allowed leave quota set for the leave type. In this case, both the approver and the user will be notified that the user is applying for days over their limit. Set the yearly leave quota. We'll say 20 days. Select whether a reason is required when submitting a leave request and the maximum number of days off for this leave type a user can transfer to the next year. If you decide to allow rollovers, you can choose whether users can transfer all or only a limited number of days to the next year. Now users from this location can request this leave type. Next thing we need to do is set holidays for this location. Once you get to the holidays page, you will notice that it is empty. You now have two options: to import holidays from our list of holidays for each country or manually add a holiday. First, let's import holidays. Click on Import Holidays. Choose the country and set the year. Now, click Find Holidays. A list will appear from which you can select specific holidays or all. Go to the top of the list to select the option for all holidays. Click Import and proceed to the next step. Now, click Save Holidays and you're all set. As you'll notice, the list of holidays is now updated. You can also add a holiday manually. Click on Add a Holiday. First, name the holiday. In our case, it will be National Vacation Day. Next, select whether it's a multiple-day holiday or not and set the dates. Once you save it, it will be added to the location's holidays list. Now users can easily check which days they already have off. Welcome to the Departments section. In Vacation Tracker, by default you have one department. All of the users you sign up with and new users you add to Vacation Tracker are added to the default department. You can then create other departments and disperse the users accordingly. Let's create a new department. Click on Create a New Department and enter a department name. For example, we'll put HR. Next thing you need to do is add users. Let's add Alex and Clark Kent. And then, we need to set the approver. In this case, we'll say that Clark is the approver. It's important to note that a user can only be a part of one department at a time, but that a department can have multiple approvers, and an approver can be an approver of multiple departments. We also have the option to set department notifications here. On Channel, select the channel in which the notifications will be sent. We'll choose the General channel. Select the time zone. Then you have the options to select whether you want weekly, daily, or both notifications. Set the day and time for both weekly and daily notifications. Once done and everything looks good, click Create Department. And that's it, you've created HR department with daily and weekly notifications. You've also set the approvers who will approve or deny leave requests in this department. These notifications are tied to this department, however, we also have general notifications which are created for the entire organization. General notifications include all active users within Vacation Tracker and are used to notify regarding leave from the entire organization. Start by selecting the channel where Vacation Tracker will send the notifications. In our case, that will be general. Select the time zone as well and choose the day your work week starts on. You have the option to select both weekly and daily notifications. It's up to you to choose whether you want both or only one. Set the day and time, and once done, click Update. The notifications will be sent to the channel in the team you've selected. If you'd like to set notifications for a specific department, please go to the Departments page and edit the department you want to set the notifications for. Now, let's go through the Reports section. On here you can export leave history reports, leave balance reports and monthly leave balance reports. Let's begin by exporting a leave history report. This is the history of all leave requests, approved, denied, expired per leave type for each employee for a specific time period. Select the location. We'll take the default location. Then, choose the department. We'll select development. Then select the start and end date of the report. We'll select from the 1st to the 5th of March. Then select the leave request status and export the report. Next, we'll export a leave balance report. This is the number of entitled and taken leave days per leave type for each employee for a specific time period. Choose the location, the department, and then the export period. Once done, click Export and a CSV file will be downloaded. And lastly, we have the monthly leave balance report, which is the number of taken or scheduled leave days per leave type for each employee for the current and the following 11 months. On here, select the locations and the department. Click Export and you're all set. On the billing page, you can enter your billing information and access our customer portal to view your invoices. On the Users page, you have an overview of all users within your Vacation Tracker account. You can filter them by active, inactive and deleted. Deleted option is for the users that have been removed from your Microsoft Teams account in order to keep your necessary information stored, even when the user is no longer part of your Microsoft Teams account. On top of the screen, you have the option to sync existing users as well as import new users. To sync existing users, click on the Sync Existing Users button and a pop-up will appear. Confirm that you want to sync existing users and you're all set. A notification will appear saying that sync is in progress. If you want to import new users, click on the Import New Users button. On the pop-up, you have the option to import all users or only the selected users. Choose who you want to import. In our case, we'll select these 3 users and click Import. And that's it. You're all set. Each user can be edited from the users list by clicking on the 3 dots on the right side. You can change the user's department, location or deactivate them. Welcome to User Profile. On here we have the user's general and leave information. You'll be presented with 2 different tabs, Profile and Leave. On the user profile you can see the user's general information such as name, department and the location they're in. You can also see what their current role, status, and who their approver is. Another important feature that you have on here is to set the user's start and end date. The employee's end date can be used for your own records or for contractor-type employees. Users are not able to request leave past the end date, and once the end date is reached, the user will be deactivated. All of these options can be edited by clicking on the Edit option in the top right corner. Below, you can see their working days. This can also be edited. At the bottom of the tab, you can see their leave quota for each leave type for the current and the following years. As you can see, you have the count of days off brought forward, their current year quota for this leave type. You can also see their expired and used leave, which will leave you with the total leave quota they have for this year for the selected leave type. You can edit the user's allowed leave quota for the specific leave type for the selected year by clicking on Change. You can allow unlimited leave, a specified number of days, and choose whether this should be applied for the future years. The Leaves tab gives you an overview of the user's scheduled leaves, pending leave requests and their leave history. If there are any pending requests, you can approve or deny them on this page. There's also an overview of current and scheduled leaves, with the option to edit and cancel them. Leave history can also be edited and deleted. Another option you have here is to add leave for the user by clicking on the Add Leave button next to the Leaves tab. We've gone through the dashboard homepage where you have a full overview of upcoming leaves and the notifications, which can be daily or weekly. However, if you prefer viewing upcoming leave in a more traditional format, you can do so on the Vacation Tracker calendar. For an easier overview, each leave type has a different color. Half-days are represented with striped blocks. You also have an option to filter the calendar by department and by location. You can also sync the Vacation Tracker calendar with an external calendar of your choice by generating a URL using the department and locations filter and pasting to your calendar. Now that you've set up your organization, it's time to submit a leave request. We'll first go through the option of requesting leave through the dashboard. To submit a leave request, select the leave type you wish to take. Next, choose the start and end date for your leave request. Type a reason if necessary and click Request Leave. This form is used if your request needs to be approved by someone other than yourself. However, as an approver or administrator, you also have the option to add leave for your department members by using the form below. To add leave for another user or add leave for yourself that does not require approval, use this form. First, select the user. Let's take Adele. Next, select the leave type. Choose the start and end date. Type a reason if necessary and click Add Leave. And that's it. You've successfully added leave for Adele. If you're an approver, you'll have access to the Manage Leave page, where you have an overview of pending leave requests from users within the department you're the approver of. You can edit, deny or approve the request. To edit the request, click on the Edit option. It will allow you to edit the start and end dates of the request. All other options cannot be edited. On this page, you also have access to the Users tab. Here you can see all users from the team you're the approver of, including the inactive users. Vacation Tracker bot lets you request leave within seconds, as well as view both daily and weekly notifications about upcoming leave. The bot is activated by starting a chat with Vacation Tracker. To request leave through the bot, type Request Leave. Click Enter, and the leave request form will appear in the chat, letting you choose the leave type you wish to take. In the drop-down menu, select one of the options available for your location. We'll take paid time off. Select Next. The available leave types are set by the administrator on the online dashboard. In seconds, you'll see the rest of the information needed to submit a leave request. Choose the start date of your leave request. Let's select the 12th of April. And we'll choose the 15th of April as the end date of our leave request. Type a reason if necessary and click Submit. The approver of your team will be informed of the leave request right away. And we'll get a notification back as soon as the decision has been made. Wonder Woman is also an approver, so we can see what the notification looks like. We've submitted a leave request and a notification has been sent to her straight away so she can approve or deny the request. As you can see, she has additional information here, letting her know that no one else from the team is away during the same period so she can make her decision. In this case, let's say she wants to approve the request. Simply click on Approve, and the request has been approved. We'll get a notification in our chat with Vacation Tracker letting us know that the request has been approved. And now, Vacation Tracker notifications. You can set both weekly and daily notifications in Vacation Tracker. They can be set for the entire company or for a specific team. The notifications will be sent to the channel in a team the administrator has selected at the specified time. On the screen, we have a preview of a weekly notification containing leave information for the entire company. As you can see, leave information is available for each user with their team information. Leave information is also available on the Vacation Tracker tabs in the online dashboard. Welcome to the Vacation Tracker tab on your Microsoft Teams app. On your chat with Vacation Tracker, go to My Profile, and below you will see the tab. On here, you have the option to request leave, open the dashboard, or go to our help desk. The first thing you'll see is your current leave, if you have any, and then your pending leave requests. On the right-hand side, you have the option to cancel your pending leave requests. As we go further down, you can see your scheduled leaves with an option to cancel them. You can also see who the approver was. Below, we have user leave types. On here, you can see how many days off you've already used, as well as your remaining leave quota. And below, you have the upcoming holidays on your location so you can plan your leave accordingly. And at the end, you have access to your leave history. There is an additional Vacation Tracker tab in your Microsoft Teams app. Head on over to the Microsoft Teams and select the channel in which Vacation Tracker has been added. Click on Vacation Tracker on top of the channel, and here you can find another Vacation Tracker tab. This is considered a version of the online dashboard that provides all of the necessary information right in Microsoft Teams. On the top of the tab, you'll have the same information as on the previous tab. Below, you have pending leave requests. On here, you have the option to deny with reason, or approve a leave request which was submitted by a user from the team you're the approver of. Below, you'll be able to see today's leaves as well as the upcoming leaves. These upcoming leaves are for the entire organization, opposite to the previous tab, where you could only see your upcoming leave information. Proceed below, and you'll see upcoming holidays. We hope you've enjoyed the Vacation Tracker demo. If you have some additional questions, check out our website, our help desk, or reach out to us at any time at hello@vacationtracker.io. Thank you.